Hey guys, it's Michael and welcome to the channel. Hey, today we're going to look at health and safety questions on a cruise. This is part of our 500 question series that we're doing for cruise questions. All right, let's jump in. First question is, what medical facilities are available on the ship? Okay, the ship is going to have an infirmary. They're going to have doctors, nurses. They even have a dental staff should something happen, toothache or something like that. So you will need your insurance card. You will also need, if you have travel insurance, that should kick in as well if there's a problem, okay? All right, what should I do if I get seasick? All right, if you do get seasick, of course, there's several preventative measures. Have another video for that one. Also, if you've missed any of the past videos, I will link the link right here so you can catch up, okay? I'll put it in the description too. Now, back to the question, what if I get seasick? You can alert the staff. There are several things that they can do to help with that, and they're very, very good with that, should that occur. And keep in mind, if you get seasick, it doesn't mean you're going to be seasick the whole cruise, okay? All right, how is cleanliness maintained on the ship? Guys, let me tell you, you should see people, staff members cleaning all the time, all over the ship. You're going to have a cabin steward that's going to take care of you, and they will come in every day, okay? All right, what security measures are in place on the ship? Every ship has a full security staff. If you see something out of line, speak up. Absolutely. The ship actually has a jail if they need it. All right, how do I contact the ship in case of an emergency? Okay, there are actually phone numbers. I covered this before, but I'm going to cover it again. There are actually phone numbers that they will give you. If you're getting off the ship at port and you need to call back to the ship, some cruise lines make it more readily available than others. You may need to ask, okay? Are there lifeguards at the pools? No, there are not. There are usually lots of staff in the area, but if you got little ones, you may want to keep an eye out. That's always a good idea. How are emergencies handled on the ship? Well, depending on the emergency, everything from a Band-Aid to actually the ship having a heliport if they need to fly someone off in a helicopter, anything within that range is covered pretty much. What are the health protocols for contagious diseases? Okay. Right now, we're not looking at anything major going around. You can always wear a mask if you want. Wash your hands. Please wash your hands every chance you get, especially when eating or dining. But the staff themselves with the cleaning, things like that, they're keeping an eye out for you, trust me. You can see that very well. All right. Are there safe drinking water facilities on board? Yes, there is. You can get bottled water. You can get water at any of the facilities, the restaurants, the little bar places. You can get water just about anywhere for any of the ships. Absolutely. All right. How do I get medical attention while on a shore excursion? Guys, if you're on a shore excursion, you're going to have like a lead or a director or a tour guide. If you feel like you're having a situation, please let them know at ASAP. The sooner the better, okay? All right. What should I do if I lose my passport while on a cruise? If you feel like you've lost your passport, let someone know immediately. I would go to guest services. If it's lost on the ship, chances are somebody's going to turn it into guest services. For me, what I always do, I always use my cell phone, snap a picture, so I have it just in case, should anything happen. It's not going to work as a passport, but it will help you. All right. Are there safety drills on the ship all the time? And actually, the very first one you're probably going to be involved in, and that would be the muster drill, where they teach you how to put on your life jacket and where to go to should there be an emergency. Otherwise, the staff conduct those regularly as well. What should I do in case of a fire on the ship? Guys, pay attention in that muster drill, please. It could save your life, really. This is something, fire on a ship is handled very quickly. You'll know overhead. They'll call out overhead over the loudspeaker. Know where your muster station is and know the muster station number in some cases. Just know where you're supposed to go and listen up should that happen. But like I say, if something like that happens, normally that is handled very swiftly. Okay. How are food allergies handled on the ship? Very simple. If you have a food allergy, please let your server know. Or if you're ordering from a restaurant, like a walk-up place, that just let them know what your food allergies are. They're very great to accommodate that, no problem. Are there defibrillators on board? Yes, that would be in the infirmary, should something like that occur. How do I find out about safety regulations before my cruise? Guys, there is a wealth of information on each of the cruise sites for every cruise line that would answer just about anything you need. And it is a good idea to read that stuff before you go. And that way, if you do have questions, you can always contact the cruise line before you're sailing. All right, what is the ship's policy on drug use? That's cut and dry. Prescription medications, and it's non-negotiable. All right. How do I handle a medical emergency at port of call? Okay, if you're still on the ship, you'll let someone know on the ship. There will also be port authority people outside the ship there at the port. If you're off the ship, you can let them know. If you're there at the port, either way, someone will definitely jump in to help. No problem. All right. And then my last one is going to be, how do I ensure my cabin is safe and secure? Guys, what I do when I first board the ship, I always go through the cabin, check everything, make sure your door locks, make sure your safe works. Just kind of take a good look around, If you find anything unusual, you have a cabin steward that comes in every day, and they will take care of you and see that the problem is, corrected. Normally, that's not really an issue. But yeah, I always look around just to be sure. All right, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. Our next one coming up is going to be questions on dining and beverages. That's going to be a really good one. So you may want to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Click that notification bell and click all so you don't miss anything. And if you enjoyed today's content, how about a thumbs up? Again, my name's Michael. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.